Have you ever gotten the best of news and you could not wait to tell your person? That was me yesterday in the middle of church. I got a text, and most of you know that I got the Blogger of the Year award awarded to me at the end of the year. And there was a huge ceremony that was scheduled for a red carpet event to honor me being the Blogger of the Year award. And they ended up having to reschedule it, and I wasn't able to go because the date that it was rescheduled was a conflict for them, but a conflict for me because I was going to be chaperoning my daughter's journalism media trip in Seattle. And so I politely declined and said I wasn't going to be able to make it. Super bummed about it. But anyway, that's a little backstory to tell you. I got a text yesterday at church congratulating me that I had not only made the Blogger of the Year, but the actual Person of the Year, like the ultimate award of the banquet, the ultimate award for Missouri's Best. And tears just streamed because my immediate thought was elation of being excited that I've worked so hard behind the scenes doing all the things. Like, I'm so honored to be awarded that, but also the bittersweet feeling of I wanted to share it with my person. I wanted to pick up the phone. I wanted to call Quentin. I wanted to text him. I wanted to say, we did it, babe. It has my name on it, but it has your name all written all over it. And that award, I feel like, yeah, I've worked hard, but if it weren't for him working so incredibly difficultly, like hard behind the scenes, and watching me do all the things behind the scenes, like he's the only one that truly knows how hard I've worked. But I'm also the only one that saw him working selflessly and sacrificially for a dream that I had of creating a blog to help anybody that wanted to reclaim the table and have extra family time around the dinner table. That's been a heart's passion of mine, but he's the only one that understood what it took. And immediately I wanted to pick up the phone and call him. And then it struck me that I can't. And although what a huge, huge momentous award and time to celebrate, I'm feeling sad that I can't share it with my person. Grief is such a tricky thing. It's so tricky. It leaves us stopped in our tracks because it was another moment of like, hey, he's not right here beside me anymore. And I can't just pick up the phone and call him and share with him all of the things. And although very exciting news, very, very bittersweet news, I'm honored. I'm so honored. I know Quentin would be so extremely excited for me. Be a celebration that we would have had together. I could just hear it now. Dang, babe, we did it. We did it. And he's not here to celebrate with. And so it's one thing to be able to celebrate with your person, and it's another thing to receive the best of news. Look around for your person, and it just doesn't feel the same. I am honored, absolutely honored, but it just doesn't feel the same. That name on that Person of the Year award should not just be my name. In all reality, it should say Quentin Conway, Person of the Year award. Because babe, it was you that sacrificially went to work. I think my passions and my dream are reality. What an amazing man you were. I am reminded here it says rejoice always, 1 Thessalonians 5:16, and I actually have this written in my kitchen here as I walk through each and every day, and it says, I'm actually going to read 16 through 18. Rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing, and everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus. I know that was just a little packaged blessing and reward for the hard work that we put in together. I know it was God's way of shining light in the midst of my storm. And I do believe, as crazy as it sounds, that Quentin's also celebrating in heaven for us. Man, I just miss being able to tell my person. I miss being able to have him scoop me up, congratulate me. But in all things, rejoice, right? In all seasons, rejoice. For this is God's will. And I know it would be Quentin's desire for us to be elated and excited. He always said to me, babe, when do you ever just take a moment and celebrate the work that you've been able to accomplish? And I said, oh, babe, like, I don't want to celebrate that. That seems prideful. That seems, I don't know. Let's move on to the next. Like, let's keep walking. Let's keep journeying. Let's keep looking for the next dangling carrot. So this morning, babe, I'm listening to your advice. When he would say to me, babe, when did you ever take the time to celebrate? I'm going to take time celebrating this morning, drinking my cup of coffee and reflecting on all the work that we did together to make this a reality. I love you like crazy, Q, and I miss you like crazy. And for those of you that are hearing all this for the very first time, the Blogger of the Year Award, I'd love to share all that with you and share my write-up of my heart on award of that Blogger of the Year at the end of the year. And then journaling my thoughts on being awarded the Person of the Year. Quentin, you're the real MVP here, babe. You're the behind the scenes that nobody saw, the humbleness that showed up to work, behind the scenes that made everything come together. And it is because of you, babe, that we have this blog to be able to share my heart's passion that became yours because you loved me so much. I appreciate and love all the support that you've given me. It wouldn't have been possible, my friends, without you going to my Crazy Busy Mama blog, hopefully benefiting from my blog and taking away the idea of what intentional time means for your family. Sitting around the dinner table, putting the phone down, having an intentional conversation. Finding a quick, easy meal seems so silly, but it's those quick, easy meals that are bringing families together. And that's what it's all about. It's that foundation of the home. Love and appreciate you all. Have a good one.